Welcome back, my little munchkins. I am your English teacher, Miss Sana Buddhiraja, and I am back with the rest of the story. I hope from the previous video you would have understood the story, and also you would have gotten an idea who was Miss Beam and what was the different school she was running. Now listen carefully, my dear children. In the previous video, Miss Beam asks the narrator to look down the window. Let's see what happens next. Now, the narrator was able to see beautiful grounds and many cheerful children. But at the same time, he was sad to notice some children who were not very healthy and active. Because we know Miss Beam was running a different school. After coming in, he noticed a girl who had trouble with her eyes. Her eyes were being troubled. And do you know, my kids? Then he observed two more kids with the same kind of disability. Wait, my kids, the story is not over yet. The author also noticed a girl walking with a crutch. Crutch, do you understand? A long piece of stick that is used for walking when you cannot walk with your legs. And the same way the girl was walking. Maybe she might be lame. The author did not understand what was happening. Then Miss Beam laughed and explained that she was not lame. Rather, it was her lame day. Lame day? What is that kind of day? The author was really astonished. Miss Beam also explained that the others are also not blind but are observing their blind day. The author could not believe what was happening. Miss Beam then says, "Well, this is a different kind of school." Thereafter, she explained that to make their children appreciate, accept and understand misfortune with the same mind as fortune, they have made such activities as an essential part of their system. Miss Beam says it is necessary for every child in every term to observe one blind day. On blind day, their eyes are blindfolded and they promise that they do not peep at all. And this is done overnight so that they wake up in a blind condition and get help for everything they do. And also on this day, other children have the duty to help and guide them. This way, both the blind and the helpers learn a lot of things. And the same things happen on the lame day, when the child has to act that his leg is injured. Similarly, on deaf day, they have to act when they cannot hear anything. On injured day, they have to act that they have hurt their leg or bone or anything. And on the dumb day, they have to pretend that they cannot listen anything. With this type of a game, even a very careless child learns to be responsible at the end of the day. Students, do you think such kind of activities should be introduced in your school as well? I believe this is a very great idea. In this way, children can learn a lot of things. No doubt, the blind day was the worst. But according to some children, the dumb day was the most difficult. As mouths could not be bandaged, a child had to use their willpower in this case. Students, do you have such willpower in you? I bet your answer is no. Nobody can be that strong without performing something practically. Willpower comes from experiences, my friends. After that, Miss Beam took the narrator to the bandaged girls who were blindfolded and were practicing their blind day. The narrator asked the girl if she ever tried to look out. The same way every one of us cheat on some things at some times, at some point of our lives. Then the girl says, it would be cheating. Before this experience, she never realized that being blind was that bad. She has been able to learn many new things through this experience. The narrator also asks whether her helpers were kind. The girl gives a positive response. The girl says, who had experienced the blindness, become better helpers as they were able to understand their position. The inability to see was scary and full of fear. Even the bad days would be half as bad than to be blind. In the girl's opinion, other things were fun, like to have a leg tied up and jump on a support. Having an arm tied up was still annoying, as it was difficult to eat. But being blind actually scared her. Obviously, my dear little children, it is very difficult to have the disability of not seeing. This visit was going to be memorable for the narrator because he has realized that he became more thoughtful and sensitive towards the issue of disability. Miss Beam proudly said that the system of her school was so special and unique that the visitors feel the same. So, this was a story of a different kind of school. I hope you all might have learned and have started feeling different after hearing the story of this chapter. Stay tuned for the next video.